thanks to CSI Hyderabad chapter for inviting me to address the students out here and all the dignitaries. Uh, so IoT, right? What is IoT? Internet of Things, right? Yeah. So everything is digital now, right? Nowadays everything is digital, so everything is connected in that means to the network, right? And so now the network that we have, which is most popular now in IoT, is basically the 4G LTE, right? So we are here to talk about the importance of 5G when it gets into the IoT, right? How it would change the picture means. So when we talk about IoT, the most common areas where the IoT would expand in future are something like smart home, right? Smart cities, medical industries would evolve, right? Agriculture industry would evolve, right? So now, so when we basically go to say something like smart cities, right? Or medical industry, so there everything should be real time, right? To make the experience real time when things are done over network, right? You need to basically have reduced latency, and the throughput and the average data rate, right? That also should be very, very fast. So that 5G is going to ensure for us, right? So the upload speed, download speed, everything is going to increase by tenfold, right? Similarly, latency is also something that would be reduced to say 1 millisecond, right? So what is latency? Anybody from the students? Yeah, latency is something that basically quantifies, see, when a signal gets transferred from the sender to receiver, right? How much time it basically takes for that, right? So that's called latency, right? So 5G is gonna reduce that. Then comes something where lot of devices, like say millions of devices per kilometer square, it needs to be connected at the same time over network, right? So the connection density support that we need to have, so that needs to be intense. So 5G would ensure that. Throughput needs to be higher, availability needs to be always there. Say when IoT gets used in medical systems, right, medical industry, right? So say the patient is coming by an ambulance to the hospital. So now without IoT in picture, right, unless that patient is in hospital, doctors cannot diagnose, right? But with IoT in picture, with so much high speed data network in picture, right? So means even within ambulance also, doctor can remotely diagnose, remotely give advice based on the situation of the patient, because there can be video calls in place, right? To make it faster, right? So that way means now, plus see, when there is lot of data that gets transferred over network, right? The power consumption should not be higher, right? So that's one more important aspect that we basically need to see, right? So power consumption, so 5G is going to ensure that even though there would be lot of processing that would happen over network or through edge computing or on the cloud, right? The overall power consumption for that network would be still contained, right? So that should be lesser, because that we need to ensure much more higher battery life for that, right? So that's what 5G is going to bring in, right? So these are few of the important aspects that 5G is going to bring in. So we'll talk more on other industries where 5G would be more and more useful, right? How smart cities, smart home, and all these things basically would be facilitated by 5G, right? So maybe.
Yeah, thank you, Ayan. Please. I think we were supposed to discuss about the between the systems, the communications. Probably we'll take it up when we go forward. Please.